Today we'll be checking out our new plugin, that's the Magento to Multi-Vendor Marketplace Royal Mail Shipping plugin. And this particular plugin is basically used for shipping the products domestically and internationally from the United Kingdom itself. And by using this particular plugin, you can provide the Royal Mail shipping to your customers. And in today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you the backend configuration that is required for this particular plugin. And I'll also be showing you how to get the client ID and the client secret in this particular video today. Before we proceed further with the workflow at the admin's end for the Magento 2 Multi-Vendor Marketplace Royal Mail Shipping plugin, kindly do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So to make the configuration settings, let me take you to the admin backend panel. So we'll be logging into the admin backend panel by entering the username and the password and tapping on the sign in button. Kindly note that this particular plugin is an add-on to the Webkul's Magento 2 Multi-Vendor Marketplace for the Magento 2 platform. And to make use of this plugin, you'll have to have that first. Only then you can make use of the Magento 2 Multi-Vendor Marketplace Royal Mail Shipping plugin. To make the initial configuration settings, after you've logged into your admin backend panel, you need to navigate through stores and then configuration. On the configuration page, on the left hand side, we have to navigate to the sales section. Under the sales section, we'll go to the delivery methods, and here we'll find the marketplace Royal Mail Shipping initial configuration settings. So it's just loading up, just give me a second for that. So here we are on this particular section, and here you'll find the marketplace Royal Mail Shipping, and here are the initial configuration settings for this particular shipping plugin itself. So let's go through each of them one by one. So the very first option that we see here for the same is to enable for checkout. If you choose this option as a yes, then this particular shipping method would be available for checkout to the marketplace customers. Otherwise, if you choose this option as a no, then the method would not be available to the customers to make a checkout there. Then we have the test mode. So whether you want to use it in the test mode or in the production mode. So if you want to use it in the testing mode, then you need to choose this option as a yes. Otherwise, if you want to make use of this particular plugin in the production or the live environment, then you'll have to choose this option as a no. So for the time being, we'll choose it as a yes because we are checking it in the demo or the testing mode right now. Then we have the option allow sellers to save Royal Mail details. Now if this option, that's the allow sellers to save Royal Mail details, is set to yes, then the marketplace vendors would be able to save their Royal Mail details under their own marketplace account. Otherwise, if you have chosen this option as a no, then the marketplace vendors would not be able to save their own Royal Mail credential details there. And if you want them to allow this or if you want to allow the sellers to save their Royal Mail details, then you need to choose this option as a yes. Then we have the title. So here you'll be able to set up the title that is visible to the customers there at the checkout time. So this is the same title that is visible while a customer tries to make a checkout. That's the marketplace Royal Mail Shipping. So this is an editable title. You can set it at as per your own requirement. Then you need to enter your client ID and the client secret. So you should be having a business account at the Royal Mail itself, and after you have registered yourself at the Royal Mail there, you'll get your client ID and the client secret. So you'll have to have the Royal Mail business account, and then you can get your API credentials that are included with the client ID and the client secret. So in the end of this particular video, I'll show you how to generate the client ID and the client secret as well. After that, after entering the client ID and the client secret, what you need to do is you need to set up the parcel size. Okay, so here the admin will select the parcel size as small up to 2 kgs or medium as required. Then we have the weight unit. Here the admin will have to select the weight unit for the parcels as kilograms or pounds as required. Then we have the allowed domestic methods. So here are the allowed domestic methods within the United Kingdom itself. and the admin can select uh, any one like any one or multiple ones as required, and these would then be used for the domestic methods. So whenever there's a domestic order, these domestic methods would be displayed to the customers at the checkout time. After that, we have the ship to specific countries. So from here, the admin can choose the countries where he wants, or basically what happens is that from here, the admin can select to ship to specific countries or all countries under this option. So right now you can see that all allowed countries have been selected. If I go for specific countries, I can choose the specific countries that we want to allow, or that we want to allow for the international shipping. So whichever you have selected here would be only allowed, and only those customers of those countries can make use of this particular shipping method. Otherwise you can choose all allowed countries as well. Then we have the calculate handling fee. Now the handling fee can be calculated within this plugin, and it can be of the fixed or the percentage type. So whatever handling fee type you have selected, according to that you can set the handling fee. Then you have the display error message. So here the admin will enter the error message that will be displayed if the method is not available. Then we have show method if not applicable. So if here the admin selects yes, then the error message will be displayed if the method is not available. And lastly, we have the debug. So if we have set it to yes, then the debug log file would be created, otherwise the debug log file would not be created. Also, kindly note that after you have done with these configuration settings here, you have to tap here on the save configuration button, and the admin needs to set the currency rate in the United Kingdom for the working of the module. And the admin can set the base currency rate by navigating to the currency rates from the store menu in the admin backend panel, and there he needs to set the currency rate in the United Kingdom. And we are done configuring the initial configuration settings for this particular plugin. That's the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace Royal Mail shipping plugin. Now let me take you to further, and let me show you how we can generate the client ID and the client secret. So for that, let's hop on to. So to get the Royal Mail API credentials, what you need to do is you need to navigate to the developer.royalmail.net, and this page would appear here. On the top right hand corner you have to tap on the create an account. Otherwise, if you already have an account at royalmail.net, then you can directly log in and you can access your credentials that we'll be checking out in a moment from now. So for now, let's create an account first. So I'll just tap here on the create an account link, and that would bring up this particular section to create a new account. Now let me go ahead and let me enter my details here, and I'll be entering the email address, and it should be a valid email address, and your email is your username as well. Let me set up the password. Let's confirm the password. Let me provide the first name and the last name, the developer organization. Then we have the terms and conditions. We'll accept the terms and conditions. Then we have to enter the captcha. So let's enter that up. Q9L5, and thereafter we'll tap here on the create new account button. And after we are registered here, you'll see that an email would be sent out there for the account activation there. So what you need to do is you need to navigate to your email, and you have to click on that particular link that you will have received, and then you'll come back to this particular section here, and then we'll be logging in by tapping here on the login button that we have. So let's go to the login here. So here we'll be entering the email address that we use for registration and the password thereafter. But before that, we need to verify our account by accessing the email address there. So let me proceed further. And actually the mail that you'll receive for the activation there would be in your junk maybe. So you need to check your inbox or the junk section there. So let me activate it, then we'll be entering the username password and we'll be logging into our Royal Mail account there. So after entering the details, I've tapped on the login button there, and now you can see that I've logged into my account here. So now we'll tap on the my apps option that you can see here, and that will bring up this particular section. Here we'll tap on the create new app on the right hand side. So I'll tap on that, and then we have to register our application. So the application name, as you can see here, the name of the system that will be using the API, including your 10 character Royal Mail account number. So your application name would be a combination of the app name and the 10 character Royal Mail account number. And for now I'll just set it as test application, and you have to set up the description, or you have to describe what your application does and include your business name within this particular, describe the function or the purpose of your application here, and then tap on the submit button. Now after we've tapped on the submit button, we'll be able to find that the application has been created successfully. Here's our client secret. As you can see, we can check this option to view our client secret, and if I scroll down, here is our test application, and here's the client ID there itself. So now the client ID and the client secret is there. So these can be utilized by the marketplace admin as well as the marketplace vendors to set up their Royal Mail shipping system by setting up the client ID and the client secret there. So that was much for the backend configuration for the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace Royal Mail shipping plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then kindly do reach back to us at support@webkul.com. Raise a ticket at webkul.ubdesk.com. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.